Okie dokies. I'm here with my brand new gun, and let's just get it right out, because I know you've been waiting for this for a while now. So let me just put this to the side. We got the manuals here, and how to load and fire it and properly maintain it. And of course we have the gun. I don't want to pick it up by the trigger. So, over there. And here we have it. This is the 1858 44 caliber Navy revolver. I'm sorry, new Army revolver. I'm sorry. The 1858 new Army revolver in 44 cal. Now, this gun, if you're a Clint Eastwood fan, may look familiar to you. Why? Because it is the same gun that Clint Eastwood used in the movie Pale Rider. Pretty awesome, huh? Now, obviously, it's not the same exact gun that Clint Eastwood used in Pale Rider, because that would cost me $1 million. Or more. But it is a replica of the 1858 New Army revolver that he used in that movie. Now, obviously, this gun is not loaded. I know that for a fact. I know 100% sure. I didn't even buy the powder yet. I didn't buy the balls for it. Well, this gun has balls already. It's a 44 cal. But look at that. Look at that hammer. Awesome. I know I put my finger on the trigger. I know. But I had to decock it. So, now what's cool about this gun is, let's put it on a cylinder rest. See, they have a cylinder rest in between each cap so that you don't damage your caps. If you're new to black powder, you didn't know that. Anyway, what's cool about this is the fact that you can replace this cylinder with a cylinder that can handle cowboy ammunition, which basically means I could use factory ammunition to shoot out of this very gun. All I have to do is change out the cylinder to a conversation cylinder that shoots 45 long Colts. Cowboy ammunition only. The modern stuff will not work. I don't know, it's just a beautiful gun. I mean, it's a 8-inch barrel, I think. Is it? Well, here, I have a tape measure right here. Let's find out. 8-inch barrel. And overall, let's see how big this baby is. Overall, about 14.5 inches. That is pretty damn big. Now, before I bought this firearm, I did look at the reviews of it, and let me tell you, I will not buy a gun without looking over all the reviews, over all the stats, over this and that, how many people loved it, how many people hated it. Then I even all that out, say, this is a good gun, or hey, this is a shitty gun, why would I ever want that? And yeah, I went over all that and love this gun. I haven't shot it yet, but believe me, I will shoot this thing. Oh yeah. And I'm not sure how heavy it is, but it weighs, to me, what seems to be about 3 or 4 pounds. It's a pretty hefty gun. You have to be very careful. This is a granite countertop. I don't want to scratch it. It's brand new. Nice wood handles. It's a octagon barrel. I'm going to point it at the camera. Don't get nervous. octagon barrel. It's all steel, except for the brass trigger guard. Very nice. And it's pretty easy to get the trigger, not the trigger, the cylinder out. Just simply put that down, pull on this. Now it's a little hard to get out the first few times, but it will. Take that back. And here is the cylinder. It's a big boy. And as I said before, here you have your caps. You put your percussion caps on. And in between each cap, you have a rest that you put your hammer when you're not intending to fire to prevent a round going off accidentally. I don't know if you can see it. See? There's a percussion rest, percussion, rest, percussion, rest, percussion, rest. Okay? Let's put this back in. And I'll show you how to load, well, kind of load one. Obviously I'm not going to load one because I don't have any ammunition for this at the moment. Wish I did. Ooh, get in there. I'm trying to keep it all in camera view. Okay, I know my finger went on the trigger, but I had to do that. Make sure it was set. Basically, to load this, you have to face it like that, okay? You pour the powder in, then you get a, well, this is kind of optional, but you can put a wad in there, like a cloth wad they sell. Pretty much prevents moisture and whatnot. Oh, and chain firing, that's always not good. But there are other things you use for preventing that, and I'll go over that. Then you put in your appropriate ball. Then, once you have that in, you rotate the cylinder until it's right there. And then you press down on this, and you just press it in. Then you make sure it's in there real tight. Put that back up and go on to the next one. Okay? It's pretty simple. Once you get used to it, you'll do it faster and faster. And you're going to love it. And as I said before, to prevent chain fire, you could excuse me, to prevent a chain fire, and if you don't know what chain fire is, it's when you fire the gun and all the chambers ignite, and it could be very, very bad. You could very seriously injure yourself. So to prevent that, you can either use a wad in between the powder and the ball, or you can use something that is called bore butter. And if you don't want to use that, you could always use a little bit of WD-40. Put the powder in, you put the ball in, put a little drop of WD-40 in every hole, alright? Okay, in every chamber. And that will prevent it from chain firing. Now, I can't wait to shoot this bad boy. When I will get a chance to shoot this, I'm not really sure. Hopefully it will be soon though, because I can't fucking wait. If you're curious where I bought this gun, I bought it from Cabela's.com. It cost me about $248, or no, $260, I think. Anyway, it's not a bad price. It's a very nice gun. I mean, you can display this gun, alright? It's just awesome. So, yeah. If you're looking for it, it is the 1858 New Army revolver on Cabela's. So, look it up. Get it. Okie dokies. Well, big surprise. I forgot to mention something. Just get this out again. I forgot to mention something. A few things. First thing I would like to correct is I didn't mean to say cylinder rest. I meant to say hammer rest. Okay? The spaces here in between the nipples is a hammer rest, not a cylinder rest. And these things here that you put the caps on, they're called nipples. I apologize if I offended anybody by using the wrong terminology right there, but yeah, I'm an idiot. Now, the last thing I would like to mention is, well, alright, first of all, I don't really condone this, but if you're not allowed to have guns, and like if you're 18 years old and you really want a handgun, but you have to wait till you're 21 years old to get a handgun, there is a way around it, and this is the way around it. Get one of these black powder revolvers, put a conversation cylinder in it so you can shoot 45 long Colts, and guess what? Zero paperwork involved. They ship it right to your house. No paperwork at all. You just put the money down on it. They ship it to your house within a couple of days. No background checks. No this, no that. No filling out forms, like 4 or 5 forms like that. Just get your credit card, buy it, they send it to your house. End of story. Again, I don't condone little kids taking your mommy's and daddy's credit cards, going to Cabela's.com and buying a black powder revolver. However, if you're over 18 and you want a gun but you can't legally have one, a black powder revolver or a black powder rifle is a good way to get around that, because apparently black powder guns are not really considered guns. It's stupid, isn't it? Uh, this is not considered a gun. What the fuck? Seriously, this can kill somebody just as well as a Glock. Maybe even better. Probably even better. Definitely better. And it looks cooler than a Glock. I mean, seriously, tell me that that does not look fucking awesome. But yeah, it's kind of silly that they're not really considered real firearms because there's no FFL dealer involved. But hey, whatever, right? Just wanted to add that.